I've got an accessory for my GoPro in front of me, and you can see that this is a camera cage for the GoPro. Now I already had one of these and I got a second one, and I've decided to talk about it on video because I find it to be a very useful accessory to have. Since I already have one open, let's take a look at it to see what you get on this cage. First thing to note is that the cage does have the GoPro fingers underneath it, and it also has the 1/4 inch mount. That's really nice to have because I actually do have one of the GoPros from before they started putting the 1/4 inch mount on the bottom, so that allows me to add one to it. Additionally, if we look on the top, we can see that there's a cold shoe mount along with another 1/4 inch mount. There's another cold shoe mount on the side. And then we have a 1/4 inch mount on this side for if you're recording in portrait mode. They did leave this part open on one side of it, so if you take the door off of the GoPro because you want to have access to the USB-C port for charging, then yes, you can do that. Additionally, it's open on the other side, so you have access to the mode button from there. Now let's see how a GoPro goes into here. Using the red lock button on the top, I can open this up, and usually a GoPro can just slide right into place, and that'll be it. Okay, here we go. It's in place, close this, and that's it. So that's my GoPro Hero Black 13. Yes, this only counts up to 12 because 12 was the most recent one that was out at the time this was released. It works on a 13 too. I think the 14 is coming out this September, and it may have a different shape. So I can't speak on the 14 since it's not out yet. Now looking at this GoPro, one thing that stands out about it is you'll notice that I've got a different lens on it. This has the anamorphic lens. I can use this lens while it's in the cage, but if I do that, I have to take the lens off first to put it in the cage, and then I can put the lens back on. So let's do that first. I need to get this other one open. Okay, so here's the new cage. So in order to get the GoPro in this one, I have to take the lens off. And there's the GoPro without the lens. We'll fold the fingers up. Oh, let me take this off. This is something you haven't seen. If you do ever operate it without having the door on the side, this is a piece of foam with a magnet on it that you can put on the door to the cage so that it is still keeping the battery in. So if it gets jostled around, you don't have to worry about the battery coming out because this will be pressing it in. Make sure you put this where you won't lose it. I have my other one up on the refrigerator, just stuck there since I'll always know where that is. So I'll slide this in place. Close this back up. And now I can put the lens back in place. And so that's it. I have both of my GoPros caged, and so that's it. I have both my GoPros caged, and I'm ready to use them in environments that might be a little rough. Inside the box, they also had some other bits. Let's take a look at what these are. This is going to be relatively minor, but I'll show it to you anyway. One thing that they give you is an Allen wrench. So if you wanted to do anything with loosening the screws that are on here, you have the tool in order to do so. The other thing that you'll see that there are these rubber strips. What is that? Well, if we open this up, you can see that there's actually rubber strips that are on the back of the cage itself. So if for whatever reason, if those ended up peeling off, you have an extra set that you could put in place. So this is a fairly inexpensive system to get. If you are using your GoPro in rough areas, I suggest getting one because just like having a case in your phone, having this in your GoPro can help protect it from some knocks and some dings, and I think it's worth having, so consider getting one. More information is available in this link. Until next time.